Hey guys, Zero here, and I'm bringing you guys another video. This, guys, is a theory video or discussion video based on the events of chapter 808. And I want to discuss one guy in particular, Jack the Drought. Now, coming into this theory, guys, first things first, I'm wondering how powerful Jack is. And I want to know exactly what happened between if whether or not Sanji actually fought Jack, or I want to know what happened between Jack and the Marine escorts, because we know that Jack failed to regain Doflamingo, but however he did manage to take down 2 ships. So I want to know if he fought anybody of anybody noteworthy on those 2 ships, and who ultimately ended Jack so that he was failed. Now, finding out that he was a Mammoth Zoan was actually pretty cool, because I know I've been watching Roger's Bates, and he nailed it. I watched his video. He said that's what Jack was gonna be, and he was right. But that's not what. Actually, that's not what. I'm not interested in that. I'm not really. I was hyped, but what got me more hype is something that happened in that chapter, and it has to do with with Jack's name. Jack is referred to as Jack the Drought, one of 3 known as the calamities, as the 3 calamities. As you can see, a drought would be it's a calamity. A calamity would be something major, a major event that would affect the world or a region. And a drought is a major event. A drought can cause people to starve to death because there's no water. That means no crops, no food, no nourishment. No nourishment, you tend to die. So I'm curious as to who the fuck else in Kaido's crew are a part of the calamities. Now they mentioned that Jack is Kaido's right hand man, so I would presume that Kaido's left hand man or woman would be the second calamity, and who knows, the third calamity might be somebody lower in the rankings. Not everybody has to be high up in the rank. But the thing that bothers me about Jack is that he's an ancient Zoan, let's presume, because Mammoth would be considered ancient, unless they want to come out of nowhere and say they're mythical. But let's just go with the fact that they're considered ancient. Last time I checked, Zoan abilities only changed you into the animal. You know what I mean? Like you took on the form of that animal and took on the traits of that animal. Where the fuck does causing a drought everywhere you go come into play? Now this is where I'm thinking that the 3 calamities are not natural Zoan users. I believe that the 3 calamities are a result of Ceasar Clown creating the artificial dolphins. I know it sounds crazy. It's bad enough that that Caesar created artificial dolphins to make you shift into an animal, but to have an artificial dolphin that shifts you into an animal plus gives you a world-changing power is kind of insane. And it makes you wonder, to what extent has Caesar gone for these dolphins? Because there's no way they're normal Zoan users, and that would imply that Caesar created artificial ancient Zoan foods, and that's what gets me hyped. I'm really interested in knowing how Caesar did it and how they acquired it, because I don't believe that the calamities are natural Zoan users. I believe they're artificial Zoan users. Whether they're all mythical or ancient, whatever, I don't know. we know that Jack is one of them. He's an ancient Zoan, and he has a world-changing power that it can't be natural. So, if he has that power that's not normal to Zoans, and he were to get an awakening, I would presume that his awakening not only would be an awakened mammoth state, but a massive power-up and range in the area that he can affect with his drought ability. So I can see Jack's awakening being a very big problem. One of the things I'm also curious about is just how did Kaido get his hands on these fruits? Did Caesar willingly give it to him? Or another thing is, did Caesar even create these fruits? What if these fruits weren't from Caesar, but they came from the mighty doctor himself? I mean, for all we know, Caesar could have stolen these from his old pal, or Kaido might have made an arrangement with the good doctor to get it. The point here is we don't know for sure, but I'm willing to bet these are artificial. These cannot be regular Zoan fruits. There is no way. And I want to see how Jack's power stacks up. He's the right-hand man of His Majesty Kaido. He is a mammoth Zoan eater and one of the 3 members labeled as a calamity. That is not something to be taken lightly. He failed to capture Doflamingo, but took down 2 ships. Who got in his way? I'm interested in knowing. But guys, that's it for this video. It's just a theory. I believe the Calamity Zoans are artificial. See you guys next time. Give me your thoughts. Zero out.